everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caroline and this is Globanitter, and today is my first day back at work. I am on a layover in San Francisco. I wanted to make this video in Mexico, however I ran out of time. I wanted to show you what I did during my leave, show you a little bit of my life behind the scenes in Mexico, and also what I need to change for my travels. So the first thing I finished during my leave is this top in cotton. It's Fair Cotton Diverso by Katia, and it's very simple. I made it as I went along, but I forgot that crochet cotton top stretch. So if I had to do it again, I would make it with negative ease for sure. But I'm quite happy with the result. Anyway, it's only one ball of Fair Cotton Diverso, and I think it's perfect for the summer. You can make it with jeans or white dress, white bottom. I think it's very nice. The second thing I finished is this top by this Katia yarn again. I think it's called Funky or Funk, can't remember. I had forgotten. I started it last time and I just found it a few days before I left, and I just had the sleeves to do, short sleeves. So I think it's going to be nice for the fall. I hope you can still hear me. I think it's going to be nice for the fall. Right now it's still a bit warm for this, but I love the colors. The pink and the green, how they match together. I didn't like knitting it that much because it's not easy to see the stitches and the yarn it catches, but the result is not bad. And you know my love for stitching, so I did mattress stitches on this top, and it's Fair Cotton, Katia yarn Fair Cotton. I think it's Diverso as well, a different color. And I'm busy stitching the top. Is going to be like this, with only one strap, like this. And this is the one strap, and this is the other side. And you know I hate stitching, so I still have to finish this. I don't know when, because it's like homeopathy. You have to take little doses of stitching every day. I have also been working on a muscle bra hat for my husband, and it's a yarn I bought in Cambridge in the UK when I was there. I thought it would be super nice for the winter in Korea. It can get really cold, to -10°C. So to have that as a double layer and then again folded over your ears, perfect. And finally, I am still working on my Hiss and Vinegar Mystery Knit-Along Shawl by Casapinka. I think it's been a month and a half, 2 months that I've spent on it. I like it, but now I wanted to finish. I lost a lot of time on this part. It took me forever, most of my leave, to do this. I'm on week 5, I think, and it has, I think I just received the last part, week 7, if I'm not mistaken. And it's with yarn La Bien-Aimée that I bought here in San Francisco. And if you remember last time, I was very busy for my leave. We were looking after the puppies, 2 puppies who were left with distemper. When I left to go to work, I thought the 2 puppies were going to make it. Unfortunately, we had to euthanize one while we were at work. So, sorry, when we came back, we had the 1 puppy, and we started introducing her to the rest of the gang, to Jack and Lola and the cats. She's a very happy little girl. We all fell in love with her. Her name is Lucy, but she's growing by the minute. It's unbelievable, and she has big legs. I think she's going to be a tall dog. And right now, our dogs are a bit annoyed with her, and she's following them everywhere. She adores them, and she wants to do everything like them. We are just working on keeping her clean. It's a big job because Miss Lucy is a princess. She doesn't pee or poop in the garden if it's raining, and right now it's the rainy season in Mexico. Which brings me to what I've been doing on this Live in Mexico. We've been driving a lot to Mexico City, back and forth. Remember, I went to see Yetza, who started her shop. And also, I forgot to tell you, I bought some of her yarn. Let me show you. I bought 3 balls of Dererum Natura. It's a French brand, and it's linen. And the color is Libellule. And it's the end of the summer season, so whatever she has in Antigone is what there's going to be. There's nothing left. Once the stock is finished, it's finished. But I love this color, and I am planning to make the love letter by I can never pronounce her name. I will put it in the down below in the comments, in the description, because it's Kika. I can't remember her name. I just woke up. I had a little nap because it was a night flight, 3 pilots. We were delayed, so I'm a bit tired. And the day before I came back from home, Mexico via LAX. And as I was saying, it's been raining a lot. The rainy season in Mexico is usually from mid-May to mid-November. Last year, it started late. This year, and it was quite dry, to be honest. This year, the rainy season started a bit early, and it's been raining. It's been raining so bad that Mexico City Airport has had to close down twice for several hours because the runway was flooded. I will show you some footage I took driving from the city back to the house, and you can see how hard it's been raining. The worst problem is not the rain in Mexico, it's the potholes. And there's been some talk about the US asking Mexico to fix their cartel problem. So my theory is that it's strategic because nobody realize how big the pothole problem is in Mexico. So if the US comes to Mexico to solve the problem and they don't have a tire budget, they're done. They will be stuck at the border with the US, the north side of Mexico. So yeah, it's been awful. They haven't been fixing the road. A few days ago there was a marathon and 2 competitors in wheelchair fell down because of the potholes. The situation is that bad. And of course, driving in Mexico is crazy. The traffic is horrendous. I do not know how people do it. For my next leave, I've decided I'm not going to go to Mexico City so much because, I spent a long time sitting down in the aircraft already, and I don't want to spend my leave stuck in the traffic in a car. It's just a waste of time, in my opinion. But that's me. And something else that I've realized to do with traveling and your knitting is I've been traveling with 3 bags. I have my flight bag with all my documentation, the things that you take to the cockpit with you, my license, my work iPad, and everything I need for the flight. And I have my carry-on suitcase where I put my clothes, my shoes, my toiletries, everything. And then I have a spare bag that is for my knitting. And lately, going to Mexico especially, they've been telling us it should only be 3 bags. I'm in uniform, and I'm always traveling. My life is in my suitcases, what I carry with me. I have 4 suitcases in Korea where I have spare clothes, spare cosmetics, spare everything. But I only take a little bit of what I need just for every trip. And yes, I have a spare bag, the 3rd bag, in case I buy something, or so I don't have to carry it in a paper bag. Lately, in LAX, the ground staff have been awful with me, and I know there are rules, but also we're part of the industry, you know. Usually they look after us a little bit better, but on this occasion, no. And this time out of Mexico, one ground staff also said, you've got an extra bag, is not allowed. Really, I'm going to work for 3 weeks. And you know, the knitting, it takes some space. So I've decided I'm not going to take chances because my connecting flights are very tight. Because I don't want to spend my whole life at the airport. It's, you know, the way I go to work and back. So I'm going to have to reduce what I carry around, and for that I'm going to get rid of the third bag. When I travel between Korea and Mexico and back, when I do my commuting, when I'm as a crew, it's no problem. I can carry as many bags as I want. So I've decided, moving forward, to stop carrying many needles and maybe accessories and things. I will just carry maximum 3 projects. So I was thinking maybe a pair of socks, hat or a scarf, and a main project like the shawl or a sweater. So depending on my fatigue level, I have something else to knit. Yeah, I can change, because I don't always feel like knitting lace or knitting something complicated. So that's the main thing that's going to change moving forward. I'm going to travel with only 2 bags, so nobody can say anything to me, and I will just have to be more organized with my knitting. So that's me. Right now I'm in San Francisco. I just woke up from my nap. I'm going to go and have dinner, and that's all I'm going to mention in this video. Next week you will have the rest of my trip in San Francisco, and I've already booked a rental car for tomorrow. I'm going to go to... I'm not going to say. It's going to be a surprise for next week. So have a fantastic weekend, week, and and I will see you. I will still be in San Francisco for next week when I see you. Lots of kisses. Bisous, bisous. Mwah. Bye.